What's up, YouTube? It's Zach. You guys might have noticed that I haven't really been on here in like 2.5 weeks or something like that. And I apologize for that. But it's kind of a strange situation, actually. When I got back from college on break, what I was expecting to have was to have, a nice month where I could just kick back, focus on playing Yu-Gi-Oh, playing the game, having fun, all that stuff. And honestly, what I thought was going to be a jump more into the game turned into a hiatus from the game. I mean, I've played a little bit of Yu-Gi-Oh! Since I've been back. I've been messing around with a new deck idea. But overall, I just, I haven't been feeling it since I got back, which is weird. I've been playing a lot of League of Legends. I've been doing a lot of jungling in there. That's my main role. I've been hanging out a lot with my family, with my friends, with my girlfriend, and I've just never, for some reason, I haven't really felt, compelled or drawn to playing Yu-Gi-Oh, which is a strange feeling for me because I love the game, I love the people, but I just haven't been feeling it. And I've been trying to figure out why I have been feeling like this, and I honestly think because what I loved about the game originally has just kind of gone away. And that's, the ability to never have the same duel twice with your deck. And, you're going to hear from me first. I miss Plant Synchro. I legitimately miss Plant Synchro. Because the most typical play that they ever had, the most typical thing that they ever did, was drop these two guys in the same turn. That's the most typical thing that I can think of for that deck that they did. I don't know, we did Rabbit Season because we were trying to show you guys ways that you can play Rescue Rabbit that are creative, different, and cool. And, I was playing Beast Rabbit, which was a lot of fun. Don't get me wrong, I really enjoyed the deck, but I felt like I was coming back and making the same 2-3 plays over and over and over again, which was, it got boring, to be perfectly honest. It got boring. And, I think about these current, these meta decks, Atlantean, Mermails, Chaos Dragons, Dino Rabbit, Exectors, whatever the heck else I'm missing. But, I've been thinking about it. And, when it comes down to it, they just keep doing the same thing over and over again. And, I don't enjoy that. There's nothing creative about that. There's nothing, thought-intensive about it. You're just doing the same thing. Wind-ups. Good lord, wind-ups. Magician Shark, Magician Shark, Magician Shark, Magician Shark, Rat, Magician Shark, Magician Shark, Rabbit, Magician Shark. There's nothing, creative or out of the way about that. The only thing that windups have to think about is which Exceed they're going to make first. And the obvious answer to that is Zen Mighty, so it's not even a question. I've just gotten bored with the state of the game. There's nothing, intriguing about each new duel that I make, because I feel like it's just going to be a copy of some other duel I've done before. And honestly, that bores me. And, there's also the thing about, I've been looking at these new decks that are coming out, especially the one with Garunix. I can't remember if that's the Fire Fists or the, I don't remember. I forget which archetype he is. Honestly, I haven't paid much attention beyond that point. But that deck is straight up stupid because it does the exact thing that Konami rammed the banhammer up at the Inzectors' asses for. It breaks game mechanic And Konami keeps making decks that do stupid things like breaking game mechanic. It's the point of the game is to be able to commit cards to the field to try to defeat your opponent. When you have virtually unstoppable cards or unstoppable combos that fundamentally prevent you or dissuade you from playing cards, there's a problem. Just saying. And you know, I'm so bored with the meta because it started off awesome and became crap. Like, I don't know how many other people in the underground agree with me. I don't know how many of you agree with me. I'm just telling you what I'm feeling right now. And what I feel like is that it's just boring. Straight up boring. I can tell you the deck that I'm working on right now is my Psychics again. But plants. Because I miss plants. I miss having to legitimately think about my plays. It bores me when I can't, or when I don't have to think about every play that I'm making. You know what else? I'm playing this dude again. Why? Because I can. Because I can. Card is good. Nobody remembers it. I'm gonna play it. You know? I have a problem with people getting into the mindset that you can only play or that the only good decks are things that have hit the top tables of a YCS. I'm sorry, that is not true. Sorry to break your disillusions. Get out of them. Stop being closed-minded. Get out of the illusions. If people actually took the time to work on decks, legitimately work on decks, not be lazy with them and pick, something that they think is just broke and doesn't hardly require any mental effort into creating it. If they took the time to sit down and take archetypes, like psychics, and combine them with archetypes like plants, or take other archetypes like zombies that haven't seen virtually any play. Disclaimer on that: the zombie deck that topped whatever it was sometime early in this format wasn't zombies. Don't even give me that crap. But if people actually sat down and made the attempt to think beyond what was right in front of their faces, we would actually have a fun and legitimate format where no two duels would be alike. Let me ask you guys something that I just want you to think about. When I ask you how your matches go against certain decks, could you tell me 3 or 4 typical plays that you see you or your opponent making with that deck? Because I'm thinking without a doubt you could do it. For example, Dino Rabbit. Go. Rabbit and 2 Sabersauruses or Barneys overlay Nalagia. 1. 2. Tour Guide. Sangan. Leviair. Rabbit. Other set of dinos. Next Evil Czar. 2. Summon the Guaiba. Attack. Lance. Another Guaiba. Evil Czar. 3. The deck literally does one thing. That's really frustrating. Don't get me wrong, it's kind of cool that it supplanted TGs in stun capability, but it literally does one thing. It does one thing. I've played the deck, so don't try to tell me that it doesn't, because you know that it comes down to doing one thing. Atlantean mermaids. God, don't even get me. Undine. Oh, oh, jeez. Oh, God. It just slipped out. Oh, sorry. Undine Dragoon. Abyssphere. Linda. Jeez, it just keeps happening. I just keep spitting out these same plays that just This is so boring. I'm sorry. I'm turning into a sarcastic asshole here. I'm sorry. But it's true and you know it. And honestly, like, the more I just keep talking to this camera and talking to you guys about this, I'm realizing that is why I just don't care right now. Like, I'm making this psychic plant deck because I want to have fun with the game again. It just is. It's just not fun to do the same thing over and over and over again. I'm sorry. So, you know, rate, comment, subscribe. You can bash me as much as you want. I don't really care because I'm just telling you what I feel. If you guys feel the same way, awesome. If you don't, still awesome. You're entitled to your opinion. I'm entitled to mine. Cool. All right, I will catch you guys later, and hopefully I'll have some more fun stuff to play as opposed to these cookie cutter pieces of shit that are going around right now. See ya.